Western Cape Premier Helen Zille has dug an even deeper hole for herself. If her pro-colonialism tweets sparked a storm, and now her latest opinion piece for the Sunday Times has really set tongues wagging about her alleged racist stereotyping of the young black voters. In the opinion piece titled "White Bashing Cancer Destroys Essay from Within," Zille says that there is a new trend of turning whites into scapegoats in South Africa, and she questions the huge eruption over what she says was a much milder point, that the legacy of colonialism was not only negative. Zille opinion piece comes even as the Western Cape Premier faces a disciplinary hearing for pro-colonialism tweets. The DA Federal Committee has formally laid charges against her for bringing the party into disrepute and damaging the party. But the impending disciplinary hearing has not deterred Zille for continuing her writing spree, defending herself and even going further. Now joining us on the phone line for a reaction, Khaya Magatla. Very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us. Now this is the ANC Western Cape acting chairperson. Now do you think Helen Zille's comments are appropriate for a leader of a democratic party in South Africa?
Good morning, madam. I think Zille is clearly demonstrating a high level of arrogance. And he is actually showing those who have been sympathetic to her that she remained an anti-democratic person. Zille knows for a fact that colonialism, to us, especially those who are the victim, first and foremost, she has never been a victim of colonialism. Therefore, whatever she has in her mind, in her intellectual capacity, as a leader in this political dispensation of a political party, she's supposed to show that form of sympathy and solidarity with the people who have been extremely affected by colonialism of a special type. Colonialism didn't just oppress Africans; it kills a lot of us, a lot of our parents, a lot of our forefathers. It continued disrupting our love life, and it created a lot of problem and displaced a number of our people. Therefore, for a leader to come and see anything positive to the system that dehumanized a lot of our people, it really doesn't live in this country. Zille might be here in terms of physically, but I think spiritually and otherwise, and psychologically, she is still somewhere in Germany or in Europe.
Now, is this not racial profiling of young black voters? Just taking an excerpt from what she wrote and the article that was released. Will this not define her politics going forward? Her political career, rather, going forward?
It proves, though it's sad and very frustrating and depressing to the majority of the previously oppressed people, but it also show a level of extreme racism and anger with the democratic dispensation. The reality of the situation, it shows that correct when we said DA as an organization is still controlled and dominated by those backward elements of the previous regime. By the way, DA is a combination of two parties that control this country for many years. The Democratic Party, including the National Party, which later called the New National Party. Therefore, what we know as DA today is a conglomeration of those four political formations, which by and large are dominated by racist and anti-democratic form of people.
Your expectations from the DA disciplinary hearing against Helen Zille, do you believe there'll be any real action, or are we likely to just see a slap on the wrist for the Western Cape Premier?
We don't believe that there will be any justice in that system, as long as if they are still delaying it, including the fact that they have not fired Zille. If they have not fired Zille from the DA, it will show and demonstrate clearly that, by the way, those people who are in higher echelons of the DA currently still controlled by those white racists and supremacists such as Zille.
That's Khaya Magatla, the ANC Western Cape acting chairperson. Sir, thank you for your time.